Hello and welcome to today's Web News, where we'll be taking a look at some of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, online reactions to the Heartbleed security flaw. Venezuelans pose naked in solidarity with the student protest movement. And old mobile phones making music. The Canadian Tax Authority has shut down public access to online services until further notice to protect taxpayers' personal information after a flaw in a widely used encryption method was exposed by security experts earlier this week. A flaw that impacts tens of thousands of web pages across the globe. Hackers could have been using the flaw, the Heartbleed bug, to access data since 2011. Collecting personal information including passwords and bank card numbers. The revelations have got web users extremely worried, and they're taking steps to deal with the situation. The purpose-built Heartbleed.com was soon set up to keep web users updated on the extent of the problem and answer any questions. The English language webpage explains the measures to be taken to protect systems from the bug, like changing online passwords, for example. The page also seeks to reassure citizens and says a patch has already been found to fix the flaw. News that will no doubt see web users breathe a sigh of relief, although they are advised to check if any of the sites they visit have been affected by the security flaw. A number of platforms have been set up with this in mind. Web users just have to enter the name or address of a web page to find out if their personal data has been compromised by or is vulnerable to the Heartbleed bug. The Better Naked Than Without Liberty online campaign was launched in Venezuela last week, encouraging citizens to pose naked and post a photo to social networks under the Mejor Desnudos Que or Desnudos con la UCV hashtags, pledging support to students at the Central University of Venezuela, UCV, after a recent peaceful protest turned extremely nasty. Government protesters were staging a demonstration on the university's main campus and student opposition bastion of Caracas on April the 3rd, when one protester was taken aside by government loyalists and forced to strip naked before being beaten. Social networkers have shared accounts of the attack, condemning the violence of the armed groups, which are backed by President Maduro. And in a show of solidarity with the victim of this attack, students from the University of the Andes have posed for a series of photos in the streets of Mérida. They want to show the regime and its supporters that despite the repression and regular brutal crackdowns on anti-government demonstrators, they will not give up and will continue the protest movement, which began 2 months ago and has since spread across the country. Extremist site FiSyria.com recently posted a video online featuring a balaclava-clad man named Abu Issa al-Andalusi. They claim to be French footballer and former Arsenal star Lassana Diarra, calling on Muslims in the West to travel to Syria and fight with radical militants. British newspaper The Daily Mirror picked up on the story, leaving football fans extremely concerned. But the man himself has since taken to Twitter to categorically deny the claims. With over 43,000 Instagram followers, adorable Penny the Pig is one of the web's most popular animals. Her phenomenal online success is largely down to the fantastic get-up she's seen wearing in her owner's regular posts to the sharing site. And you can see them all for yourself on the A Pig Named Penny Instagram page. Graphic designer Harvetz has imagined what some 30 famous album covers would look like if they were viewed from behind. Classics like Nirvana's Nevermind, the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, and also David Bowie's Aladdin Sane. You can check out the entire collection on the artist's Flickr gallery, The Dark Side of the Covers. Korea Korean mobile phone operator SK Telecom has created an orchestra using old phones and pagers as instruments. The music is to mark 30 years of mobile history and development in Korea, and you can check it out on the firm's webpage.